Rick.
Season 6, episode 2.
Episode 2.
Yeah.
Last episode, you had recently been promoted to special teams coordinator. How have things been going?
Man, it's been going great. You know, we're excited about the guys we brought in. Brought in a couple of good kickers and punters from through the portal, and we feel like it's going to really help us next year. You know, but from a personal standpoint, I'm excited to take on this new role and to just be an opportunity to progress and just help us win football games, man. I mean, that's what it's all about, right?
That's what it's all about, man. But listen, we cannot go on without noting the obvious now. We got a special guest today. We got nephew Terry with us today.
Terry's in Uncle Neely's spot.
Uncle Neely's spot. We got nephew Terry, y'all. So y'all hear a different voice now. Understand? We got the nephew with us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He's helping us out here.
The
We
trainee.
getting it done. Yeah.
The trainee, man.
Yeah. We expanding here at
We
the whistle.
expanding at the whistle in
You
the
know what I'm
pregame show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you know what, man? It was a great year. It really was. You know, we had some elevations coming to.
That's right.
Special team coordinator coming into the next year, but then also let's talk about what we got coming up in the future here.
Wow.
I think guys need to understand just what we just alluded to, the amount of talent that we have brought in, and they're coming in from the portal, and what we're going to come in from high school. So, guys, just think about a athletic, even faster team than we had last year. I want y'all to sink that in for a little bit, and think about how hoarse your vocal cords are going to be the next year for offense, defense, and by the way, there's 3 faces of the game. Special
teams, baby.
Yeah.
Special teams have got to be special.
Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. Y'all know the pilot right here, nice, calm, collective, great Georgia voice with the smile. I know Joe Jackson. I've seen Joe Jackson pilot. And this is going to be very interesting. And I can't wait to hear these special teams pro, because he's going to call it like it is now.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you that.
That's the only way I know.
That's the only way I've known him to know. So I cannot wait for these meetings.
Yes.
Because it is going to be good.
That's right.
It is going to be good.
It's
And we're
gonna
going to
be
be better.
exciting.
We're going to be much better.
I hope so.
And I don't mean that in a bad way. I know folk get stuff.
But we're trying to get better every year, right?
That's it.
Everybody trying to get better.
I can get better.
You can't say the same.
Yeah.
And Coach, speaking of getting better, boy, I've been watching them linebackers work out. Talking about fast.
Yeah.
Talking about strong.
Yeah.
I saw a few plates on them bars.
It was
I've been seeing some plates on that bar.
Plates on there, right?
Yes, sir.
Bigger
There's
than-
quite a few plates on them
Yes,
bars.
sir.
They
Yes,
lifting.
sir. Listen. My kids like nice things, and I think they're gonna help me keep it that way.
That's right.
You know, I really do.
Heck yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way I feel too. I feel like some guys we brought in gonna help my kids get some nice things.
There you go.
So
that's
what
it's
we
about.
try to do, you know. But
Coach,
no, I tell you, the whole team's been working hard, man.
They have, man.
I
Coach
mean,
Swayze.
Coach Swayze, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
What
He's
a-
been
what a guy,
unbelievable, man.
you know.
He's came in. He's really put his stamp on that weight room.
Yes.
And I love what he's doing, and I think the kids appreciate it and they respect him. From what I can tell.
You know, I like the way
good.
he just, communicates with the kids, the way he interacts with them. You know, they're really buying into what he's doing, you know. And, I've enjoyed watching him work and just watching how he talks with the kids, how he motivates the kids. And just, it's been great to see how their bodies have changed since we started in January. You know, I mean, we only just over a month into this thing in terms of off season. And you can already see some big time gains in some of our guys, and not just with their numbers, but just the way they look.
Yeah.
You know, so that's exciting.
Tell me
And,
something, Coach.
Go ahead.
On that, now, when you're evaluating talent,
Yeah.
and we're talking about bringing in this high school or portal. Let's
Right.
just do it that way.
Okay.
High school portal. What do you look for when you're looking at the film? Like what attributes, what type of player, how they play? What are you looking for?
Well, the first, if I'm looking at a defensive player, for example,
Yeah.
or an offensive skill player, the first thing I want to see is, can he run? Can he run? Because speed kills everything. If you can run, then you can have a chance to play. Another thing, his physicality. How does he take on blocks? How does he tackle? How does he block? How does he attack the defender? And then I think the third thing is like, you know, his football instincts. You know, so if he's a receiver, what are his ball skills like? You know, if he's a linebacker, can he diagnose the play fast? You know, if he's a DB, can he? You know, does he have the ability to stay in phase with the receiver and make a play on the ball? So, you know, things like that, you know, are what I look for. You know, and then you know, after that, you know, that's just from a film standpoint. But then once you get to know them and get to talking to them and trying to recruit them, you know, what kind of kid is he? You know, what's his football IQ? You know, how much does he love this game? You know what I mean? Does he love the idea of the game, or does he love the game? You know, I think you know, Coach Prime puts it into perspective on an older video when you guys were at Trinity.
Yeah.
He made a video, and he said, "Are you practicing to practice, or are you practicing to dominate?" Y'all need to go look at that. Go check that video out. It's on YouTube. It's on Instagram and everything. But are you practicing to practice? So how does a kid practice? What does his coach? What does his high school coaches? What does other people that's coached him say about his practice habits? Because I can tell you right now, if he don't have good practice habits, he ain't gonna survive around here.
Yeah,
that's just a fact.
That's it.
You know, and I don't know of any big time program he's gonna survive at. That's trying to do things right. But that's what I look at, and that's what I try to evaluate. And of course, there's you know, it's all position specific, but you know, as a whole, that's what I'm trying to look at.
Yeah. You know, of course, for me, you know, it's from the waist down first. You know, how oily are your hips, your knees, your ankles, and speed.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
As far as change directions, being that a racer, that if you do have the wrong read, I'm speaking linebacker wise right now. If you do have the wrong read, or you're facing a team that has a running back or an outstanding quarterback that can get out of the pocket and move, can you track him down? Are you a good open field tackler? Can you close? Those type of things. And then just your basic instincts to diagnose plays. And then on top of that, what is your why? You know, why are you doing what you're doing? You know, when you hang your cleats up and it's all over, what do you want football world to remember about you?
Oh, wow.
You know, what did you contribute?
Right
what did you have? Yeah.
Boy, that's next level.
Yeah. I want to know it.
Oh, Lord. That's
I want to
got up there now, y'all.
I want to know it because it tells me a lot by that answer of what you say, what your goals are.
Right.
You know, where you want, how you want to be remembered, and then things you may want to do in the community or how people want to talk about you.
Right.
It lets me know what's first on your mind. So those are the kind of things I like to look at. And then you come from a winning program.
Oh, yes.
You know, because I want to tell you something,
to me,
guys.
That's big, Coach.
It's real big, right?
Yes.
I want to tell you something, guys. You're either, in my opinion, as a coach, if you're the best player on that team and you're on a winning program, then you're contributing to them winning. But if you're the best player on that team and you're in a losing program, you are contributing to them losing.
Ain't no doubt.
And there's something that's missing.
And I want to tell you something. Winning is something you learn to do. And at this level, we don't have time to teach you how to win. You got to come. You got to come with a little pedigree. You got to come with, hey, this kid understands. For example, if I'm at a program that's winning, that means that program is doing what it takes in the off season. They're doing what it takes at spring practice. They're doing what it takes in the summer. This kid, if he's at a winning program, he's used to practicing Thanksgiving week. He's used to playing on Thanksgiving weekend. You know what I mean? So when we have to have a game Thanksgiving weekend, he don't look at us and say, well, man, I'm always at my mama's house on Thanksgiving. No, bro, that ain't how we roll.
That ain't how we roll.
If you ain't never practiced on Thanksgiving, I'm worried about you.
That's
like I'm just telling you, I'm worried about you.
And I'm going to tell you this, from a coach's standpoint, you want your family to have an unusual Thanksgiving,
no doubt,
and Christmas holiday.
No doubt.
If you at the house,
yes, sir,
with your family, and you are a college coach,
and you chilling
Thanksgiving and Christmas, you probably gonna be there next year too.
Yeah, you go. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You probably ain't gonna be doing what you're doing.
That's right. You ain't gonna have no job.
That's right.
Yeah, you want to be off somewhere.
Yes.
Enjoying Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
And Christmas somewhere else, because now you're doing a good job and the stability is there. So,
I know we're talking about avoiding Thanksgiving as coaches, but I gotta ask y'all, what's y'all's favorite Thanksgiving food?
Oh,
See,
man.
I gotta go with mac and cheese when it's got the crispy top, little bit of bread.
Oh, that's a Southern mac and cheese.
Yeah,
No doubt.
oh, yeah.
No doubt. If you ain't got that at your Thanksgiving dinner, listen, we done talked about this on another episode.
We have, but see, that's
But since you brought it up,
yeah, and I'm glad nephew Terry here,
Yeah.
because this is typical.
This is
a
right.
young man's
Yes,
answer.
yes.
Mac and cheese,
Mac and
right?
cheese.
Yeah.
Mac and
Yeah.
cheese.
That's
That's what y'all want.
Yeah.
Come on, we ain't got no dressing.
And everybody that follows me on Instagram, knows how I feel about green bean casserole. If you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you know how I feel about green bean casserole. You cannot be the person that brings green bean casserole to Thanksgiving dinner.
No.
Because your mama just told you can't cook.
That's what happened.
I mean, you might as well be bringing cups and plates and ice.
That's what happened.
You
That's
know?
what happened.
But listen, hey, right, cornbread dressing, not stuffing.
Not stuffing.
Cornbread
just, you see how he oohed it. See what I'm
Yes.
saying? That's a typical
Yeah. And
nephew
you gotta, of
Terry
course,
answer right there.
You know, I'm a fried turkey guy. I'm a fried turkey
Fried
guy.
turkey's good. Do
Fried
you know
turkey
what you can do with cornbread dressing? How many different recipes and stuff you can get out
That's
of
because
that?
your mama ain't cooked it right, but I hate to tell you about your mama now, but your mama ain't cooked it right if
My
you don't like
grandma's the one
cornbread.
that be cooking
If
it.
you if you don't like cornbread, they somebody in your family know how to cook cornbread. I'm just letting you know now,
Okay.
because there ain't nothing about good cornbread that's not good.
He has set up in his seat, y'all.
There's nothing
Y'all do see this
about
now.
good cornbread.
This is
that is
passionate
not
talk.
good. Now I ain't talking about this sweet bread you folks out here in Colorado
Jiffy.
like to call
No, we ain't
cornbread.
talking about that.
If it comes out of a box, listen, there's a brown paper bag that you got to buy the cornmeal out of. If it don't come out of a bag, if it comes out of a box, it ain't real cornmeal. Don't be trying to make cornbread with that kind of mess. You making cake. You making sweet bread. I don't know what to call it, but you ain't making cornbread, man.
That's right.
Cornbread shouldn't be that thick.
What's
Cornbread should be about that thick.
Crumble in your mouth.
I mean, come on, man. Come on now. Come on.
Yeah.
Y'all done got me started.
He set up in his seat. I told you what happened when he set up in his seat.
I didn't get
That's
me
what's
started
going
with
on.
this, man.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Joe Jackson.
Hey, but you are right now. If you're gonna have mac and cheese, you better have some crust on the top. Because if you show up with the shells, the Velveeta shells of cheese, you probably getting kicked out the family. Like for real. You can't bring that to Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Now I know Thanksgiving. Let's talk about the holidays coming up.
Hey,
I don't
ooh,
even
yeah.
like this holiday because it's a ripoff. Valentine's Day.
Ooh, Lord.
It
This
is-
the most
it
made up holiday ever.
I'm
Like,
sitting up
I mean-
in my seat now.
I-
Joe Jackson.
Listen.
I can go right now
Right
and
now.
buy a dozen roses for less than $20.
Yes.
And
On what? What
on-
happened?
And on Friday,
What's gonna happen?
It's gonna be $120.
$20
Hey, listen.
on Friday.
Let me tell you something. I
For
used to
a
have
man.
a friend. I used to have a friend. Him and his wife
Yeah.
never celebrated Valentine's Day on the 14th. They always celebrated on the 15th. And she would tell him, don't you buy me no flowers before the 14th. Don't buy no chocolate. Boy be up there at Walmart day after on the clearance rack.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Getting
right there.
Valentine's chocolate.
That is a good
Getting
one.
getting a beautiful bouquet of flowers. And his girl, his wife, she liked that.
That's a good woman.
And they would go out to eat after they didn't want to go out to eat on Valentine's night
Yeah.
because everybody was out.
Everybody-
all the restaurants were crowded, so they'd go out after.
Yeah, pissing contest.
They would do.
You out there
It's the
trying to-
most made
So,
up.
how much you
I
love your
mean,
woman
are you
against everybody
kidding
else?
me?
That's
Are
crazy.
you kidding me? You're gonna pay $200 for some flowers that you could pay $30 for any other day of the year.
You're gonna pay less than that. Coach.
I mean, come on now.
Come on
I
now.
mean, listen.
Go, talk to him.
Let me tell you something right now. Hey, fellas, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Hey, if you want to do it right, give your girl some flowers throughout the year. She'll appreciate that more. She'll appreciate
She
that
ain't gonna
more.
want them in though, Polly, because she gonna be talking about you bought me some flowers, they die. You talking about our relationship
Hey, but you know
gonna
what?
die. Is that what you trying to tell me?
Hey,
But on Valentine's Day,
they say,
oh Lord, oh Lord,
yeah.
the flowers are next to God
Man.
on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
We got to stop this, y'all.
Yeah.
Can we have a
yeah,
Can we
exactly.
just
Yeah.
let's have a meeting? All the women, all the men. Let's just have a meeting. Let's have a sit down. Let's really talk about this now. Who is winning? Huh?
That's right.
Who's really winning out of this?
Exactly.
The businesses are winning.
Exactly.
Capitalism
No doubt.
is winning.
No doubt.
Okay? Ain't about no love.
No.
Love doesn't cost you a thing. I think that's a song or something like that. It should be a song. Think about
feel like-
Nephew Terry. You go ahead and figure that out for us.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't cost a thing.
Listen,
No, it
man,
don't
I
cost
tell you,
a thing. I think that is a song.
it is just it is a made up holiday for real. It is a made up holiday.
Yeah.
It is you know, I got some other holidays out there that I think are made up too. We can get into them on another day.
Oh.
But Valentine's Day is definitely made up holiday.
Man,
because
come on.
hey, listen, listen.
I can't-
If
I
you
don't
got
know.
a girl you care about, every day should be Valentine's Day for her.
What do guys get on? I don't know about it.
I
What
ain't
the guy
never
get?
got nothing on Valentine's Day.
Except something I done got on every other day.
And listen, I messed around. Hey, listen, I finally got out of this deal. I had 2 daughters, and I had to buy them flowers for Valentine's
Oh,
Day
my
too,
God.
because you know they at school and everything, so you got to make sure they get flowers delivered.
Well, I tell you what happened though, Polly, that I did enjoy about
but
this
I quit
Valentine's-
doing that a long time ago.
That I did enjoy about this Valentine's Day. You know, my daughter, she's in elementary school.
Yes.
So they had a daughter, daddy, dance.
Man, oh, y'all done had that? They done had that?
Bruh.
Yes, sir. That's what I like.
Let me tell you
like
what
to
I
hear
did.
that.
I got down there, y'all, and I took my baby out for the daughter,
Ooh.
daddy dance
Yes, sir.
at her elementary. And I was suited and booted. I had my nice blue suit on
There
with
you
my
go.
lilac purple shirt. And
Oh.
she had on her nice blue dress. We matching.
Yeah.
Blue dress
Yes, sir.
with the white shoe with a lilac purple strap on it to match my shirt.
There you go.
We were clean and Coach, they told me not to do it, Coach. They said don't do it. You're gonna spoil that baby. They said don't you pull up in no stretch Hummer to no elementary dance
Coach, you
with
didn't
your
do it, did
daughter. Ask me again.
You didn't do it, did you?
Did it for the gram.
Yes, sir.
I did it for
Yes,
the gram.
sir.
Pulled up, stretch Hummer. Yes,
Yes,
I
sir.
did.
Hey,
Yes, I
listen.
did.
Yes, sir.
And we had everybody waiting because we took up about 7 spots to park.
Dude, let me tell you something. They something about how you arrive places that you get treated different.
You get treated different. And then let me tell you what happened. We went in there, and my son told me, you don't worry about it, because he's in the 2nd grade, y'all, so they go to the same school. But he said, Dad, don't worry about it. They got food there for you. But you got to understand, when kids say food, that's a different thing. These jokers had punch and cookies.
And Doritos.
And
Doritos.
they had a concession stand with Snickers, Doritos, Airheads, Hot Takis.
Them
hot
airheads went
fries.
quick. Them airheads went
Gone.
quick.
Gone, Coach.
Them went quick. I promise you.
Gone. They were gone.
Yes,
Coach,
sir.
lying around the corner for the. And I'm so hungry at this thing, man. We done the wobble, the electric slide, every line dance you can think
Coach,
of.
no, wait, time out.
What?
They didn't play the electric slide.
They didn't play
at
that.
elementary
They,
school.
they didn't play the song, the electric
Okay,
slide.
I'm about to say, hey, if y'all don't know what that song's about, go back and listen to the words, because they ain't got no business playing that in the elementary school dance now.
You right. Now they didn't play the song,
Ooh,
but
Lord.
we was out there electric sliding though. You know what I'm saying? But no, they did not play the song though.
Oh,
You right.
boy.
You right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, pilot.
Just making sure.
All right, everybody get a call from the school. Your kids are not allowed here anymore. We've got so many complaints because you misinformed people. So no, it was not no. They didn't play the song "Electric Slide," but we were doing that "Electric Slide."
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, we had a time. They only get one of them though. So for you, you daddies that got daughters, you got to go. Because I know
Got
they
to.
don't do it in junior high and
Got
stuff
to.
like that. I think elementary on time you're going to get it.
Yep, that's elementary school.
And then after that, it's done.
After that, it's done.
But we had a great time.
But I love the fact that you pulled up in the stretch limo, Coach.
Did it.
Let me tell you something about that.
I did,
If you
Coach.
folks,
I did it.
if you want to get treated different, pull up to a nice restaurant with valet parking, with the right kind of car. Man, about a month ago, I pulled up to Shanahan's here in Denver in a Maybach.
Ooh-wee.
Hey, I got out the car. They ain't even moved the car. They just left it right there at the door. I thought they were gonna get in and drive it up. No, I left it right there at the door. I went in, ate, had me a nice steak. Few
gotta go there,
few
man. I gotta
glasses
check
of
it
Coke.
out.
Got to, man. I'm going Monday night.
Are you?
I'm going Monday night. I already made the reservations. Okay. But yeah. Then me and my girl went to the bar and had another glass of wine before we left. And I told her, I said, you just wait right here, honey. I'm gonna go out and tell them to bring the car up. Oh,
Right there waiting.
it was already there. Cranked up, had the seat warmers already warmed up. I done been there before, and I didn't take the Maybach. And it wasn't like that. Let me just go and let you know. It wasn't sitting there waiting on me like that.
You gonna take it
So
again on Monday?
let me tell you something right now. The way you ride up to a place we'll get you treated different.
Yes, sir.
You best believe that.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, sir.
We ain't
I agree.
decided yet on Monday.
I got you.
But
I got you.
anyway,
That's nice.
but my boy showing up in the stretch, not just a stretch limo, a stretch Hummer.
Hummer.
Stretch Hummer.
She could do
What color
cartwheels
was it?
in
What color
that thing.
What color was it?
It was white.
That's what I'm talking about.
It was white.
That's what
white
I'm
with the
talking
black tint on. It was, oh,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Oh, it was nice.
Yes,
we came
sir.
up out there in our blue.
Yeah,
and
baby.
lilac purple on, and we stepped. And they said, Daddy, guess what they asked me? Who was that? Me and my dad. It said, you know it.
You better tell him.
You better show them and tell them and show the pictures.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all got a lot of work to do, sons out there.
Yep.
Got a whole lot of work to do. I ain't gonna make it easy on you.
Ain't
Not
no
at all.
doubt. Ain't no doubt.
my job to make it easy on you.
Exactly. Ain't my job to make
Ain't
it
my
easy.
job to
You
make it
ain't
easy,
right.
huh?
You got to work. I
Work.
done set the standard. You gotta beat my standard.
Yeah,
And you ain't ready to beat me yet.
Exactly. I don't
You
care
ain't
nothing
ready to
about
beat me yet.
y'all make no stand. She ain't gonna never find. She will. Don't worry about it. Y'all don't worry about all that. Y'all thinking about the wrong thing, worried about the wrong thing. She's gonna be worthy and appreciate it, understand what she's worth.
You better come at her
That's
correct.
what she need to do.
That's right.
That's what's
right.
gonna happen.
Well, Coach, let's talk about this, man.
Yeah,
Let's talk about this. You know, Super Bowl just got through getting played.
Yeah.
Philadelphia stopped the three-peat.
I'm talking about
You
showed
know,
out too.
everybody was talking about Mahomes is the GOAT last week, and now it's back to Brady. As a matter of fact, they done put Montana back ahead of him now, which I don't understand how Montana was ever moved.
I don't know how he was moved either,
I mean,
Coach.
don't even get me
Thank
started
you.
on that.
Thank you,
Don't
Coach.
even get me started on
Woo!
that.
Thank you, Coach.
But you know, Coach, what are your thoughts about the Super Bowl? What do you think about all that?
Man,
What do
I'll
you
tell
think
you
about
what.
that GOAT conversation?
I'll tell you what. First of all, you know, football, of course, it's hard to win any game. So
No doubt.
For both teams to get there, I think that was great.
Absolutely.
And it shows just what they've been able to accomplish and done. So kudos to those two teams. As far as the GOAT conversation is concerned, yes, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, but I love football.
That's right.
And Joe Montana, I grew up in that area.
Yes.
And I had a lot of throwing stuff at the TV because of Joe Montana.
Dude.
But the man is the man for a reason.
Yes.
And so he should always be noted on that. I will tell you this is what I did think after that game now. You know, you got to protect the quarterback. And
talk
when
to
you
me.
can't protect the quarterback, no
Talk to
matter
me.
how good he is, he can look a little below level.
Yes.
But we know who Patrick Mahomes is. It
That's
makes me
right.
think about another quarterback,
Oh yeah,
number 2,
no doubt,
all right,
No
for
doubt.
the Buffs.
no doubt.
Yes, sir.
If you can't protect him, it's hard to see how talented and what he can do for the team.
That's right.
We did much better this year, I think, protecting, but we still had a little ways to go. We weren't quite where we wanted to be. But I think everybody needs to realize that now. Talent at quarterback is talent, but you got to have a line
You're right.
to give him time
You're right.
to do what he do. So let's think about when Grown gets up here. I call him Grown. We've known him a long time. Shador Sanders. And he gets to the next level, and he's got a line that can really protect from what this man can do. I think
Well, you know, he was here Monday. He been working.
He has been
Like,
working.
listen,
He looked good.
I saw him in Florida in there in the weight room, and Grown had his back turned.
Joker looked good,
And Florida
though.
come up there and hug my neck, talk to me and everything, and I walked off, and then I come back in, and Shador had turned around and said, "Dang, I thought that was one of our linebackers over there working," and that was Shador, and he come in and hugged my neck, talked to me and everything, had a little talk. I was like, "Man, you look good."
Joker look good.
Joker's been working, man.
He's been working, man.
Been
He
putting it in.
But yeah, that just lets you know at any level of the game, when you evaluate these guys, man, you know, and they can help you win, especially when they really got a pure talent, like a Mahomes, you know, like a Brady, Joe Montana, and to me, you know, being around this kid since he was little all the way up and won championships,
Yes.
win them from high school up, like a Shador Sanders.
Correct.
You know, you got to have that line. I think I cannot wait to see what he does.
When he gets the
up
line
there.
in the running game, it's a wrap.
It's going.
It's a wrap. I'm just telling you, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
You know,
man,
it's a wrap.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
exactly.
But that's my thoughts on it. As far as the GOAT conversation is concerned, I think Patrick Mahomes is well on his way.
Yes.
And I think he should definitely be in that conversation for what he's done. His career is nowhere near done yet, so I'm waiting and excited to see what he does
Yes,
do going
absolutely.
forward. But Brady is definitely a GOAT. Joe Montana is definitely a GOAT.
No doubt.
You know, I mean, you can name some more guys, arguably, that you may say he is or not, but for fact, them two,
Them two, for sure.
for sure,
For sure.
are GOATs.
Yes.
In my book. So
And I'm gonna tell you something, and you know, I want to talk about this a little bit. You know, I know we talked about the Kansas City O-line and everything, the struggles they had, but boy, that you got to give them Eagles that D-line credit.
Man.
I mean, it looked like they just took Georgia's roster from a couple years ago in the national
And put it
championship
on there, right?
and just put that D-line on the
Man,
front
I'm
because
telling
I
you.
think about three of the guys up there were starting at Georgia a few years ago. So
Yeah, and they were getting there with 4 down.
oh yeah, coach.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you can get there with 4 down,
Yeah.
and you're not adding any simulated
Yeah.
pressure, any type of pressure whatsoever, that makes your job as a DC
That's
much easier.
That's right.
Like you feel confident to call all kinds of stuff.
And I would be remiss if I didn't bring this up because I'm going to tell y'all something right now. I am the first coach, offensive coach, that when I look at a film and see a white cornerback, that I'm thinking,
Milk check,
we going at him.
milk check.
But I'm going to have to give Cooper his credit. Cooper got him a pick 6, man.
You got one.
Now he was playing cover 2.
Birthday now.
He was playing cover 2. He was just in the
He's
flat
sitting in there. That's okay.
He just sat there. He wasn't in no man covers at the time. But he did pick it off and take it back to the house.
One day barber.
He did take it off back to the house, baby. You know. So hey, Cooper, you gave a lot of white boys out there some hope to play cornerback.
On the behalf of the white delegation, they are so proud of what you've done.
Yeah.
And
Hey, BK was in the weight room Monday. He was kind of
Oh,
strutting
you see what I'm
around.
saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. I've been at these workouts now. Now these lighter skinned corners have really came out the
Ain't no
woodworks.
doubt.
I guarantee you, Pollock, next camp come
Yes.
around for high
Yes.
school and junior high.
Yes.
The line of white DBs
Yeah.
will have grown.
BK, aka the Lone Ranger,
The Lone Ranger.
he had a little bit different.
He had a little
he had
swag,
little
little swag to him.
Monday. Like that gone. Oh, Cooper.
Yeah, throw it his way.
Old Cooper done helped him out, man.
Yeah,
You know?
but
Hey,
yeah,
but
but
that boy can play now. That
He
boy
can.
can play.
He really can.
You
He
know,
really can.
I mean, never mind the fact he's still the only one. Him and Jason Seaborn.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it
You
now.
know, and there's a reason.
Ain't a long list now.
Yeah, they ain't a long list.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you know, I got to give Philadelphia their credit. You know,
Yeah.
that was. Hey, you know, the NFC East is the first conference in pro football in which all of the members have won multiple Super Bowls.
I can believe that.
That would be the Cowboys, the Redskins, the Giants, and the Eagles.
I can believe that.
You know, with the Cowboys leading the way. By the way, that's just.
That's true fact.
Come on.
That's true
Yeah,
fact.
no.
Hate all you want, guys. This
That's
is true
right.
fact.
Hey,
It's on paper.
it's on paper. It's there.
Can't do nothing about that.
That's right.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
in the cloud, as the
Exactly.
young folks say.
Exactly.
Right?
It's in the cloud.
Nephew Terry, it's in the cloud.
cloud.
Can't take it out of the cloud.
Thundercloud.
Hey,
It's in the thundercloud.
last thing before we wrap up.
Yeah.
We got to talk about the halftime show, Coach.
With Kendrick?
Yes.
Did you see Serena Williams crip walking?
I did.
Man, I know that like that's Serena
I
Williams.
didn't know it at first. I had to rewind. I said, wait a minute.
Yeah, me and my girl
Wait a
was
minute.
watching the Super Bowl together. And she said, "Baby, is that Serena?" I said, "Look like Serena to me."
It looked like Serena to me, too. All right, I said, Serena out here crip
She was
walking.
hitting it too.
Yes,
She was hitting it.
Yes,
I mean,
she
had them
was.
steps down like she
But let
just
me go and tell
initiate
you.
folks.
Let me go and tell you. Ain't she married, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm
yes.
going to talk about this for a second.
believe so,
Okay?
yes.
I'm going to talk about this for a second. All right. You are on a whole different level of petty when you married and you out there trying to get back at your ex. I'm not sure that if I'm her husband, that I'm letting that go down.
Now, I heard about this now. So the
I-
crip walk was supposed to be on Drake, right?
Yes.
Like that's what that was doing.
Dude, I think just about the whole show was on Drake.
way, the whole-
I mean, there was some other things, the other messages in there too. But the big message,
Yeah, now nephew Terry, I know you know, because I know you a music fan. You with the young and hip. I was watching
Yeah.
it. I saw it. I heard him say Drake's name. I know the song at
yeah,
the end.
I know.
And
Yes,
everything
I
they
do.
go with that. What's your thoughts on this?
On the halftime show, I actually really enjoyed the halftime show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Kendrick Lamar, he's always been an activist more than a musician. And so I enjoyed the message. Uncle Sam coming
Right.
through. Deduct One Life, talking about black people, black music, to ghetto, to this, to that. And just showing that black Americans and black musicians, they don't have to conform. They don't have to submit to America's
Yeah.
rights.
Well, I tell you what, I for those who I've heard the comments back and forth.
Right.
Oh, there was no message. He just said it.
There's
point blank.
always a message.
Kendrick Lamar is more of an
Yes.
activist
Yes.
than he is entertainer.
No doubt.
From all of his music. So if that has been his history, if that has been his MO since the beginning, how would you not think on one of the biggest stages that he wouldn't take the opportunity to get some stuff out there?
No doubt.
And it was amazing to see when they broke it down. Like I saw some of it when they really broke it down about when he was on certain parts of the PlayStation joystick, what that meant.
When they showed
all that,
dude. When I got to looking at the show, I had to go back and rewatch the show after I read all the comments and figured out what was going on. Because, hey, folks, I didn't know, okay? I'm sorry. But I knew some of it, but I didn't know it all. I didn't know about the PlayStation and all that kind of stuff, you know, and that certain note that he was talking about, that musical note. I didn't know about all that. But anyway, they you know, once you kind of looked at it from a different perspective, you're like, wow.
Yeah.
This dude, first of all, the dude is talented. For sure. Oh, he is a talented rapper that I've always liked listening to his music. But the way he put that show together with the messages that was in that show, that was pretty cool. But but let me just clarify one thing. From just an overall Super Bowl halftime show, Prince.
Best one, Prince?
Best one, Prince. Best one of all time, Prince. Yeah,
I can't.
Prince, my guy.
I don't know if I can argue with that.
Yeah,
I don't
Prince.
know if I can.
But I mean, you cannot make up Prince playing Purple Rain and it starts raining. You can't make that up, man. Ain't nobody but Prince can make that happen. I mean, Prince.
Prince talked to God.
Prince and God must be tight because he out there playing Purple Rain, which, by the way, is one of the all-time greatest songs ever. You know,
I don't know if I can really argue with that, but I will play devil's advocate now. I will. Pasadena. Michael Jackson.
93 Michael Jackson.
The man.
The
man was on the scoreboard. I remember. I seen him.
Yeah.
He was on the scoreboard and smoke hit and he jumped out on the 50-yard line.
Yes.
Now, there was no AI back then.
No
AI wasn't invented back then, right?
Then, boy.
Am I right?
No, you're right.
You're right.
I'm right. So I don't know how he went from there to there. Stunt dummies, maybe. I don't know. But the man on the screen on the top of that scoreboard was Michael Jackson.
That was good. And then
he popped up on the 50.
And that one, and then the other year when they had Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Oh, they were good.
And they had
he was smoking.
50 Cent who looked more like $50.
He did, but he was smoking. Snoop was smoking on stage.
Yes,
at halftime. At a sports event.
Yes,
now,
sir.
if that ain't keeping it as real as you is and being who you are, no matter what, I don't think they knew he was going to do that either. They couldn't have known that, right?
And listen, let me go and tell you. Did you watch the NFL Honor Show the other night where Snoop was emceeing?
I did not see it.
Dude, he was talking about, he got up there, he had me cracking up because he was talking about how he'd been around for a while, and he said, I remember when the Cowboys were good, and I remember when the Chiefs were bad. And he said, I remember when Bill Belichick's girlfriend wasn't even born yet. She's sitting right on the front row. What? You can't make it up, man. Only Snoop Dogg get away with that now.
Oh, that's good.
Only Snoop Dogg get away with that.
I missed that thing.
Coach, it's on YouTube.
I'm going to see it.
It's on YouTube.
I got to go find that one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was good. Well, Coach, man, we got to wrap this up.
We got to wrap it up.
We got to wrap up season 6, episode 2.
Man.
Hey, we want to appreciate our man for stepping in for Neely, handling business.
You know what I'm saying?
With, brought in some good commentary.
He did.
He brought in some good commentary.
That wasn't bad, Nephew Terry. I like it.
We like that, Nephew Terry. But anyway, till next time, peace.
The whistle.
The whistle.